znam što se s nama to zbilo za tren. Svake se noći tiho pomolim, sa željom da te sutra ugledam. I sve bih dala da si sa mnom, da te dotaknem samo na tren. Da znaš
28th of July, the streets in Sarajevo are pretty vibrant. It's a national holiday due to the Eid, the end of Ramadan. So a lot of people on the streets just enjoying their town. Woohoo! Having quite the thunder and lightning rainstorm here. It's just downpouring here in Sarajevo. Look at this. Jeez. It even rains hard here for a washing tonight. Good thing is about, you know, an hour or two it'll blow over and just be really humid. People have bumper shoots here too. God's up there bowling. I think that's what my dad used to say. Little lightning. Yeehaw. It wasn't on. Now it's on.
Okay.
Here we are. Smile.
Smile. We're going to...
Yes, Sarajevo Brewery. So I can have a beer.
Left?
The beer is really good there. Turn left.
Well, I think the best beer are actually the only one that's drinkable you can buy at Sarajevo Brewery. All the other ones like you buy in normal coffee shops, they're not good, I think.
Some of them have a pretty bad aftertaste.
Yeah.
That was one of the famous Sarajevo dogs. Here they are, some more of those critters. Look at them.
Yeah.
They're like all over the place.
But don't you have also this rule, like when you come to new city, then you drink a beer?
Well,
Local beer. Yeah?
We're about to get run over. But one thing I find about Bosnian drivers is they drive really fast and kind of crazy, but they are actually polite. They don't run into pedestrians. Well, at least not yet.
They will learn.
There's always a first. I go roll over somebody's hood. Jeez. It's just a vibrant city, and it's just so cool. People need to come here and just kind of touch it, feel it, hold it. I can't really describe it. I've never found any place walking around this city that I really felt unsafe. It's really cool. Somebody's yard. Old building.
We entered this place. I want to also like.
Oh yeah. Okay. We might have to do another one though. So.
You think? Because we are there.
Oh, okay. We're close. Okay. Way cool. One turn, right.
Right or left? I don't know. Wait.
Right. Oh.
Huh? That's really cool.
There's a really pretty old church up there.
Oh, we could go
Is
visit
that
church.
Catholic or is that Orthodox?
It's Orthodox. You haven't been there?
No.
You go definitely. You go definitely, and like people who work there are so nice.
That's cool.
Yeah, you can take a Bible
Compared
there
to
for
most
free.
Serbs
I
that I
did
know.
last time I was there.
What?
Yeah, I
You
was
little
there.
Muslim girls carry the Bible around. What's wrong with you anyway? Huh? Huh? Okay. Here we are at the Sarajevo Brewery. This will be fun. So here comes Layla. She's look at her. She's cruising in. Dance for me, girl. Okay. We're Dobro večer. Here we are, my last night in Sarajevo. Oh, it's been quite an experience. Just went to the Sarajevo Brewery and had a really good dark beer after having some wonderful cevape for dinner, of course with Ivar. Just walking across the bridge here and gonna head back to my hotel in Old Town. It rained really, really hard today, so not too many people on the streets. But you kind of see some of the traffic. A lot of people don't realize it, but Sarajevo is like the size of Tacoma, with the outskirts and suburbs. It's about 650,000 people. It's not a small city, even for Europe. Scan around here. Just heard the call to prayer go off at the mosque. Pretty soon we'll probably hear some church bells. City Hall down the way. Just a really cool city. I want them to be so successful, but I'm very, very concerned about their future. I'm afraid it's going to blow up like a powder keg around here. The government is so corrupt, and it just spills down into all the business, everything else. One thing I really like about this place, and I don't know if it's typical in Europe or not, but in their stoplights, you'll actually see when they're red, they have a yellow right before they turn green. So people don't sit at stoplights and chew the fat or talk on their cell phones. So here we come into the old town. Oh. The women here are just dobra dobra. They're so beautiful. Man. I'm just going to leave this on and just kind of cruise down these little streets back to my hotel. So many shops selling souvenirs. But they're not a real rip-off. It's interesting, all the prices are really the same, but you do have to really look for the really good handmade stuff. God, most of it's probably made in China. Bahram, kind of the end of the Ramadan season. Really great cafes and restaurants here. My gosh, that's one thing I'll definitely miss about Bosnia and Herzegovina is the food. It's just incredible. The old water fountain. I think the original one in this location was built in the 1300s. You can see it's still running, it's still usable today. A lot of people drink out of it. I have a number of times while I've been here. Warning danger in somebody's photo. A few more people out now. The rain stopped. Boy, the shop selling umbrellas did well the last week. Really glad I wasn't over on the Croatian coast this week. They had like hurricanes, 135-mile-an-hour winds. They had a couple of tornadoes that actually dropped through. I think I'll take one run by here and see if my friend Layla's back in her shop. This one right here is absolutely addicting. Ice cream. Oh, European ice cream. Oh, how good is that? Oh, I'll admit I've probably eaten way too much of that on this trip, but geez, I probably walk 5 miles every day, so that's a good thing. This is probably, this steakhouse right here has just got amazing food. I've had some of the best steaks, lamb, veal in Bosnia Herzegovina I've ever had in my life. It is so good, you guys. All naturally grown beef. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's more people on the streets tonight. Yeehaw, Sarajevo. As it should be. Cafes just bustle. The pizza here is just wonderful. Oh my gosh, really thin crust. It's actually probably halfway healthy. There's that crazy girl right there. There's that crazy girl right there. There's that Layla girl right there. See that? How are you?
Great.
I've got you on video. I was just cruising around taking videos all around since I'm leaving tomorrow. So we're gonna stop right here. Okay, here we go. After a little quick chat with my friend Layla, time to get back to the hotel. I don't know, I may stop along the way somewhere else. See what we can see. Cruising back down the street. Could just something about a hot girl sucking on a hookah, I don't know. Oh my gosh. Oh, it cracks me up actually, but they do it around here because you can get a couple of big chunks of the prepared tobacco for like 5 km. It's like $3 US, and it's just a real social thing for them. So many of the folks here, though, boy, they'll tell you that they're not Turks. They're Yugoslavs. They're Slavic people, and a lot of them converted to Islam back in the 1400s. But they will tell you they are Slavic people. This is where the guy, he's not here right now, but he actually grinds and does the coffee for Bosnian coffee. It's really, really good and really, really strong. One thing I noticed here is because I only drink like 1 or 2 Bosnian coffees a day, I have not had any heartburn that I get from drinking those 5 cups of drip coffee a day. Oh hell, let's just wander down through here. There's a pretty rockin' hookah bar back here. This is where I tried it the other night and it made me sick to my stomach. A lot of shops selling just really cool stuff. Oh, and of course all the desserts are just like to die for. My gosh, the baklava, the cakes, and the crepes. Oh, the crepes are amazing. Just all really traditional European and Turkish mixed foods. True pretty stuff. Copper and silver. There'd definitely be a place to buy some jewelry for really low cost, but I'm not into that stuff. Down here, the sports bar is really close to my hotel. There's one waiter in there. He's been really, really cool. He's a great guy. The people work so hard, you guys, here. A lot of them, they probably work 10 to 12 hours a day and 6 days a week. It's pretty much the standard for like nothing. They make like nothing. Something I found very interesting too, all across Bosnia Herzegovina, it's almost like you have to convince them to allow you to tip them. This is a really cool little alley here. They've got a lot of handmade artist stuff, paintings. This is where I bought my Srebrenica rug that goes to the women in Zenica. So funny, you hear all this like 80s and 90s American music. They're like really into Wham and stuff like that. Whitney Houston. Yeah, it's really funny. Thank God they don't like Taylor Swift though. I think I'm gonna cruise in here and have a beer.